Hello everyone.
Hello, Teacher Pendo.
Welcome to Cool Words. Now on the board, you can see I have a symbol. Now who can tell me what it's called? Yes, Davin?
It's an apostrophe.
That's right, it is an apostrophe. Now one of the uses of an apostrophe is to tell us about possession. For example, let's look at this sentence on the board. The house of Teacher Pendo. Now this can also be written as Teacher Pendo's house. Now what do you notice about the apostrophe? Yes, Kigia?
It is followed by an S.
Very good. Now when we use the apostrophe to demonstrate possession, we normally use an apostrophe plus the letter S. However, there are some occasions when we just use an apostrophe. Now there are 3 simple rules to follow. The subject that we are saying owns something is called the possessive noun. If the possessive noun is single, we always add an apostrophe and an S. Now let's look at this sentence on the board. The boys' football. If the possessive noun doesn't have an S, whether it's singular or plural, then we always add an apostrophe and an S. Now I've got some examples on the board. The child's homework, the children's homework. However, if the possessive noun is plural, so we're talking about more than one thing and it ends in S, we just add an apostrophe. Let's look at the example on the board. Do you think you all understand?
Yes.
Very good. Now on the board, I've got some examples of possessive nouns. And I want you to tell me whether we use an apostrophe or an apostrophe and an S. Why don't you join us at home? So the first one, man. Who would like to attempt this? Yes, Jacqueline?
Man's apostrophe S.
Apostrophe S. Very good. Now the next one, men. Who wants to attempt men? Yes, Livia?
Men's apostrophe S.
Apostrophe S. Very good. Moving on to the next one, dog. Who wants to try dog? Yes, Davin?
Dogs, apostrophe S.
Apostrophe S. Excellent. The next one, neighbours.
Oh, Teacher Pendo, let me try that one.
All right, go right ahead.
Neighbours, just an apostrophe.
Just an apostrophe. Very good. And the last one, James. Yes, Kigia.
James apostrophe S.
Apostrophe and S. Excellent work, all of you. I am glad you've all mastered the use of the apostrophe. Now, I'd like us to remind ourselves what adjectives are. Who would like to tell us? Yes, Jacqueline?
Describing words.
That's right. Now, there are different types of adjectives, as you can see from my chat. We have general opinion, specific opinion, size, shape, age, color, nationality, material. Now, you would normally only ever use up to 3 adjectives in a sentence, and when you use them, you need to follow a certain order depending on the type of adjective used. For example, look at these 2 sentences on the board. Which sentence sounds correct to you? Yes, Livia?
The big red American car.
The big red American car. That's right. And as you can see from my chat, size comes before color and nationality. Now, are we all happy with the definition of the different types of adjectives?
Yes.
Oh, Teacher Pendo?
Yes, Marara?
Now, what's the difference between a general opinion and a specific opinion?
Well, that's a very good question, Marara. General opinions are opinions that can be used with any type of noun. So, for example, good, bad, beautiful. whereas specific opinions are adjectives that only work with certain types of nouns. For example, tasty and delicious would be used to describe food. Do you understand, Marara?
Oh, yes, I do, Teacher Pendo. Thank you very much.
Excellent. Now, on the board, I've got some words. Now, I would like you, using the chart, to turn them into phrases, ensuring that the adjectives are in the right order. So the first one, green socks cotton. So who would like to go first? Yes, Davin?
Green cotton socks.
Green cotton socks. All right, very good. Now let's move on to the next words. Room, a large rectangular. All right, so who wants to try this one? Yes, Kigia?
A large rectangular room.
A large rectangular room. Okay. Next sentence or words. Orange and raincoat plastic. Who wants to try this one? Yes, Shaklan?
An orange plastic raincoat.
An orange plastic raincoat. Absolutely right. Next one. Bamboo, a wonderful table. Let's look at it keenly. Bamboo, a wonderful table. So who wants to try this? Yes, Lydia?
A wonderful bamboo table.
A wonderful bamboo table. All right. And the last one, a lampshade paper, huge, round.
Wow. Now, how, Teacher Pendo?
Yes, Marara.
How we...
Attempt it.
Okay, let me try. A huge, round paper lampshade.
Okay, a huge, round paper lampshade. Very good work, everyone. I'm glad you've mastered the ordering of adjectives. Now, unfortunately, we've run out of time on today's cool words, but thank you so much for joining us.
Teacher Pendo?
Yes, Marara.
What an interesting, short, fluffy lesson that was.
Huh?
Well, you're right. Using more than 3 adjectives doesn't sound correct, but I still think it was a great lesson.
Well, thank you, Marara.